All right, and as with all draft prospects, there's always going to be comparisons that fans make. Are there any point guards in the 2K League that you would say you best are comparable to in terms of your play style and the way that you approach the game?
So I like to watch a lot of point guards, but the 2 point guards I probably say like is close to me is probably Cooks and Keena. I feel like they both are good at games management and also getting their team involved. And they're not just scorers; they like passing as well, and calling plays as well. So that's how I think I'm like close to them.
All right, so draft night is on the 20th.
Richard, we see so many high-scoring matchups in this league, and tonight will likely be the exact opposite of that.
Well, and that's what happens when you get 2 defensive-minded teams going against each other. They don't make mistakes, they communicate at a high level, and they play with a ton of heart. I expect this to be a physical, grinded-out kind of game.
Kind of old school, then.
He doesn't love some old school.
That's right. Look at the 76ers starting group. Tobias Harris is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Harden. Then there's Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. He doesn't get the second one. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in health.
Playing solid defense can turn the game in their favor very quickly.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
They get the rebound. Siakam. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Passes it to Maxey. With the teardrop. That one misses. Good defense by MP. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And the dunk by MP.
And the all-around game of Siakam is so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Knocked loose. Maxey with it. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's MP. 7 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. At the elbow, Harden. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Vanderbilt misses.
2 minutes left in the first.
Toronto leading by 6. On the wing, MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Here's Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Maxey's got 5 now.
Did a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
All right, fans.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along.
And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. OG Anunoby is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's MP. And it's Joseph in at the 1. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Raptors with the lead. On the wing, MP. Back to Joseph. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He added 27 points and drained a few from downtown. He was certainly effective, doing a little bit of everything for his squad. Kevin, they have to appreciate that kind of effort.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Back to Teague. To the paint. Here's Harris. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Cameron Payne comes in for Joseph. And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto no luck. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Harden, no good. Toronto trailer. MP outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Harden surveying the D. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the pass to Embiid. And stolen by Siakam. MP outside. Siakam trying to free himself up. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down.
That will do it for the first half of competitive games so far. 76ers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
The 76ers. 37. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The 76ers leading by 3. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Harris. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harden in at the point. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. They get it back. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Embiid's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. In the corner, it's MP. Misses the 3. And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
MP finds Payne, and here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey. There's the triple. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 assists now tonight.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Pass to MP to stop the run. Good on the triple. MP's got 14 points for the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Anunoby passes to Payne. Here's MP. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
And Toronto making a change here. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Number 17.
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other.
Substitution on the court.
Maxey against MP. Shot from 12. Maxey, no good. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. No good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. 76ers on top. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Cameron Payne is out there with MP. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt kicks to Maxey. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Payne. Harden can't hit.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Payne finds MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP.
76ers ball.
Embiid, he's checked in for Chris Boucher.
Substitution. Joel Embiid.
Maxey looking it over. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
MP outside to tie it up. Another miss by MP.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Harden the pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Harris. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. That misses off the backboard. Raptors trail by 3. Payne dishes to Barnes. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Maxey.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Outside, Maxey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
It's time for your North Side Crew. Come on, everyone. Give it up for the man.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Maxey.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, but he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He's off on the first.
At the line for your Raptors, number 17.
And the second free throw, good. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. To the right side. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The 76ers leading by 3. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. A 3 from MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Raptors.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Embiid's got 12 points here in the second half.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Embiid trying to free himself up. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Barnes. Inside, here's Maxey. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. That's 28 points for Tyrese Maxey. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. MP, no good. Philadelphia shooting here about 46% for the game. Maxey in the corner. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
MP with it, picked up by Harris. Payne kicks to MP. Count it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that Trey has been deadly.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
OG Anunoby. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the 76ers now. Leading by 5. And an intentional foul right there. That's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 7. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts? So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long.